Well, I was just about to enjoy a chicken quesadilla that's got shredded chicken and cheese and onions. And then I was thinking, there's a lot of other stuff that I'd really like to have afterwards. Chips and olives and all. And this is really kind of basic stuff. If you make tacos or burritos or quesadillas or anything like that at home, like on a Taco Tuesday or a whatever Wednesday, sometimes you're probably going to want something sweet too. But I mentioned John 10, 9 and 10. Let me read that for you. I am the door. If anyone enters by me, he will be saved, and he will come. This is an important part. He will come in and go out and find pasture. The thief comes to kill, steal, and destroy. I have come that you may have life and have it in abundance. Yeah. Since Jesus is the good shepherd and he leads us, he prepares, you read Psalm 23 and you know that he goes out into the pasture and he prepares a place for all of his sheep. And it's sufficient for all the sheep to eat. And every once in a while, there's a really good spot of green grass that the sheep are really going to enjoy. And similar to this, I like black beans and olives and quesadillas and shredded chicken. I love all this. But sometimes the abundance comes when we think, after all of this, after all of what God has provided, hey, is there anything extra? Is there, just a little something? That's what I wanted to show you tonight, what I made, because this is really good, but sometimes you just want a little something extra, and God is incredible, and we worship Him because so often, as His children, He gives us even a little something extra. So let's see what we have. One of the things I did, and you may do this too, whenever you're making quesadillas or tacos or something, you have your oven that's, you want to keep everything warm, so when it's on the table, everything is still warm. And that's what I have. The oven is on to keep things warm. But something that you can do while you're keeping it warm is to start making something sweet. This is just something that I've done in the past. I'll take a flour tortilla. I'm going to spray it with with coconut oil, or you can put butter on it. Butter is delicious on this. But because this is a lot faster, I'm going to get a good nice coat. And then we keep cinnamon sugar mixed up in the house. So I'm going to put a nice coat of cinnamon and sugar all over this. And then, while everything is warming in the oven, this is going to be stuck in the oven and it's going to be getting crisp. Okay? I'll set that in there and it's going to crisp up. The other thing that you probably enjoy, but because you go to a Mexican restaurant or Tex-Mex or something like this, or anywhere that has fried ice cream on the menu, you're so full afterwards. It's like, I'd really like to have some, but I'm just so full I can't have fried ice cream. But you can have that at home. Let me show you how I did that. So, first of all, you can get whatever ice cream. It works well with smooth ice creams that doesn't have chips or nuts or anything like that. But this was really good with pralines and cream or black walnut. But if you're going to really make some, make it with Bluebell. Okay, but before you do that, I wanted to show you how I made the crumbs. You can make some and have the little fried ice cream balls ready to go. So what you do is, my butter that I had out, but I put back in the refrigerator. So with your skillet, get at least 2 tables, you know, a nice square, 2 teaspoons, it's a capital T, so that's a tablespoon. That's going to start melting, and you could use your favorite cereal to do this with, but because we're making fried ice cream, well, we're not really going to fry it, but it's going to taste that way. So what we're going to do is, since Cinnamon Toast Crunch already has the cinnamon and sugar on it, this is what I use. Now, you could crunch up this and just use it like it is, and I've done that before. I'll show you what. And this is something that's kid friendly. So if you have kids and you don't want to, just let them have fun. Let them stick their hand down in there and grab a big handful and crush them up. Okay, you can do it like that, or you can get a spoon and crunch them up. So this is one way you could have, and I'm going to show you the difference. This is one way that you could have a lot of, wow, it's a lot of fun, and the kids can, I'm telling you, the kids will have fun doing this, and they'll have fun pressing the crumbs into the ice cream also. Okay, this is melting really well. So let me show you what this would look like. You can see there's a little bit of a difference. One's darker, and of course this one is the one that has butter, and this one does not have butter. So let's see how. This is so easy. Now, if you're in a hurry and you want to just make it really fast, if you have an ice cream scoop that melts sort of like ice cream, you can go ahead and form a nice ice cream ball like this. This one has melted butter. So it's melted butter, and I'm gonna put some all over it. We're gonna smush it in there. If it's not going really well, remember this is a kid friendly, and we want to mash the. Okay, we can freeze it like it is, or it's ready to eat now because it's still kind of soft, so you can put your spoon through it. But we don't leave it like that, because most of the times in a restaurant, they're going to put some caramel syrup, which is delicious, or sometimes we'll show you what it looks like with just the regular. This was the ones, it's just plain. It doesn't have the butter in it. Okay, and you'll notice that the really small the small crumbs stick to it really well. All right, well, let's put that in a bowl, and we'll see which one we like the best. Okay, so this is the one that that's just cereal. Doesn't have any. Sadly, it doesn't have any butter at all. And sometimes it comes with honey. Since we have the crumbs, let me show you how we did this. I'm going to put a few more because the salted butter gives this a really, really, really good taste. Okay, so I'm going to give this a quick stir just to make sure that I get all of the butter. All the butter is going to soak up in the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Okay? Alright. And it smells really good. Alright. Turn that off. Now, this is going to... You'd want it to cool before you put it on your ice cream. Of course. But you know, even just like it is, if you wanted to make a really quick dessert, what I would do is, while this is warm, it's going to be like a warm cookie anyway. So I just can't do it. But you could put a scoop of ice cream on this, and then of course drizzle it with caramel or honey, and that's really good with the honey on it. But my favorite is with the butter and with the caramel, because with the butter you get almost a toffee flavor, and it's like a salted caramel because your butter, you know, if you use salted butter, and it is delicious. You can make this like as quick as you can from eating dinner, or you can scoop out the some ice cream balls and stick those in the refrigerator, or excuse me, stick those in the freezer. And when everybody is finishing up with their quesadillas or their tacos or whatever, what you could do is give them options. You know, I would do a lot more crumbs, because that way you could do more than one, or you could do chocolate. And I have some oh my goodness, we have some marshmallow sauce, and we have Nutella. Y'all, once you start getting things on ice cream, you could probably do so much. We may as well try it with a little bit of Nutella with the honey. That's really good. And if it's that good, you know it's going to taste really good with the marshmallow cream. Boy, that's delicious. So the lesson here is, you know, God blesses us with a lot of really good things. And then on top of that, he says, I've got ice cream in the freezer. So please, you know, be sure to make sure that you have ice cream, you have some crumbs, you put it all together, and it's going to be delicious, y'all.
In the oven.
In the oven.
You're so papilla.
So. Okay, let's move the quesadillas. This is one. Wow. Okay, so as these are in the oven, it didn't. Whew, it's not as crispy because I didn't leave it in there as long. But drizzle honey, or hey, I know what. There's always a way. This might even be better. How about, since it's still soft, now we have a marshmallow fluff burrito. The only thing it needs now is a little bit of Nutella. However, before I do that, I should probably finish my dinner before I get to the abundance of what God has given us. Okay? Hey, y'all have a great evening. Enjoy your time in the kitchen. Get some ice cream, y'all. Have a great evening.